Hello and welcome to English with Justino. These are stories and discussions designed for you to learn English vocabulary, expressions, culture, and maybe even some grammar along the way. These are designed for those already speaking English at an intermediate or advanced level. The idea here is to listen, read, and learn from a native English speaker in a natural way, the way you first learned your native language, by hearing it. Okay, forward we go. Jungle Book, Chapter 1, Lesson 8. Mowgli was making a stand against his wolf pack brothers that now wanted to kill him. He started a grass fire, and all the animals ran in fear. Mowgli grabbed Shere Khan by the chin and threatened to burn his coat. Mowgli was both angry and sad, but realized he needed to return to the villages of men. Shere Khan's ears lay flat back on his head, and he shut his eyes. Mowgli was holding the blazing torch very near Shere Khan's face. What was Mowgli doing? Mowgli was threatening Shere Khan with a torch of fire. Why was Mowgli doing this? Mowgli was threatening Shere Khan because Shere Khan wanted to kill Mowgli. This cattle killer said he would kill me in the council because he had not killed me when I was a cub. How do we beat dogs when we are men? Stir a whisker, and I will ram the red flower down your throat. Then Mowgli beat Shere Khan over the head with the burning branch, and the tiger whimpered and whined in agony of fear. Did Mowgli hit Shere Khan over the head with a bat? No. Mowgli did not hit Shere Khan over the head with a bat. He hit Shere Khan with a burning branch. What happened to Shere Khan? Shere Khan whimpered and whined in fear, but that was all. Pah! Singed jungle cat. Go now. Go. But remember, the next time I come to the Council Rock, as a man I should come, it would be with Shere Khan's hide on my back. For the rest of you, Akela goes free to live as he pleases. You will not kill him, because that is not my will. Nor do I think that you will sit here any longer, lolling out your tongues as though you were important. Instead of the dogs that you are, go now. Go. What did Mowgli make Shere Khan do? Mowgli made Shere Khan leave in shame. What else did Mowgli say about Shere Khan? Mowgli said that the next time he comes to this place, it will be with Shere Khan's hide. What did Mowgli demand for Akela? Mowgli ordered that Akela will not be killed. The fire was burning furiously at the end of the branch, and Mowgli struck right and left around the circle, and the wolves ran howling with the sparks burning their fur. At last, only Akela, Bagheera, and maybe 10 faithful wolves were left. Were the wolves afraid of the burning branch Mowgli was swinging around? Yes, the wolves were very afraid of the fire, and they went running off. Who was still left with Mowgli? Only Akela, Bagheera, and about 10 faithful wolves were left with Mowgli. Suddenly, something began to hurt Mowgli inside his stomach, as he had never been hurt in his life before, and he caught his breath and sobbed, and the tears ran down his face. What was happening to Mowgli? Mowgli was crying. He was sad about having to leave the jungle and the wolf pack. What was running down Mowgli's face? Tears. Tears were running down Mowgli's face. What is it? What is it? He sniffed. I do not wish to leave the jungle, and I do not know what this is. Am I dying, Bagheera? Did Mowgli think he was dying? Yes. Well, maybe. Mowgli wasn't sure, but this is what he asked Bagheera. No, little brother, those are only tears from a man, said Bagheera. Now I know you are a man, and no longer a cub. The jungle is shut to you now, as it was before. Let them fall, Mowgli. They are only tears. So Mowgli sat and cried as though his heart would break, as he had never cried in all his life before. Did Bagheera think it was shameful to cry? No, Bagheera did not think it was shameful. He thought it was what a man does. He said to go ahead and cry like a man. After some time he said, "Now, I will go to the men, but first I must say farewell to my mother." And he went to the cave where she lived with Father Wolf, and he cried on her coat while the 4 cubs howled. "You will not forget me?" said Mowgli. "Never, as long as I can follow a trail," said the cubs. "Come to the foot of the hill when you are a man, and we will talk. We will come into the croplands to play with you at night." "Come soon," said Father Wolf. "O wise little frog, come again soon, for your mother and I will be old." "Come soon," said Mother Wolf. "My son, I loved you like I loved my own cubs." "I will come," said Mowgli, "and when I come it will be to display Shere Khan's hide on the Council Rock. Do not forget me. Tell all in the jungle not to forget me." The dawn was beginning to break when Mowgli went down the hillside alone to meet those mysterious things that are called men. This is the end of Chapter 1 and the end of the overall story summary. What is left are the adventures of Mowgli, and then, of course, the very end of the story, and what happens with Shere Khan and Mowgli. All that is told here now happened some time before Mowgli was turned out of the wolf pack and revenged himself on Shere Khan the tiger. These days, Baloo was teaching Mowgli the law of the jungle. The big, serious old brown bear was delighted to have such a quick student. But Mowgli, as a man cub, had to learn a great deal more than what the wolves were taught. Sometimes Bagheera, the Black Panther, would come lounging through the jungle to see how Mowgli was doing, and would purr with his head against a tree while Mowgli recited the day's lesson to Baloo. The boy could climb almost as well as he could swim, and swim almost as well as he could run. So Baloo, the teacher of the law, taught him the wood and water laws. How to tell a rotten branch from a sound one, how to speak politely to the wild bees when he came upon a hive of them 50 feet above the ground, what to say to Mang the bat when he was disturbed, and how to warn the water snakes in the pools before he splashed down upon them. No one in the jungle liked being disturbed, and all were ready to charge at an intruder. Also, Mowgli was taught the stranger's hunting call, which must be repeated out loud until it is answered. This is for whenever one of the jungle people hunts outside his own grounds. It means, translated, "Give me leave to hunt here, because I am hungry." And the answer is usually, "Hunt for food, but not for pleasure."